Episode 77, Connecting with Your More. Welcome to Longing for More, where Christians come to strengthen their faith, revive their soul, and learn to live their lives with a sense of fulfillment and peace. Listen each week to learn how to incorporate your faith into your daily activities, stop wandering through life feeling empty and unfulfilled, and begin to live your more. Let's get started. I have a quote on the homepage of my website that says, "Your soul is longing to live out the calling God has placed on your heart. Reconnect with your dreams, those things you love, and live your more." You see, I believe with all my heart that God places the desires we have on our hearts for a reason. He wants us to live out those dreams and desires so that we can be happy and enjoy the lives that He created us to live. Does that mean that every day will be rainbows and laughter? No, we will still have heartbreak and sorrows. We will still have sickness, broken relationships, and disappointments. Things won't always go the way we want them to, and people won't always respond the way we think we should. But when we are living our more, life has more joy and more meaning, and it's easier to bear those less than ideal situations that will always be a part of our day. Once we understand the difference between what we can control and what we can't, we can relax into each day with a sense of purpose and fulfillment. Even when it doesn't look like we thought it would, we can find the good and embrace each experience with a sense of calm and peace. Even when our schedule is insane. Even when the car breaks down again. Or when your spouse doesn't help out the way you think they should. Or the kids are sick and you can't miss another day of work. The ability to focus on the things that really matter is a gift that will allow you to completely change the way you do life. Trust me, I know it's easy to get caught up in the things that we need to do or the tasks we do day in and day out. And pretty soon, we turn around and we realize that we've lived a life that doesn't include the things we love, or we've missed opportunities to be with people that we care for in a meaningful way. Let me give you an example. My mother is an incredible woman. She's always been able to do whatever she sets her mind to do. In addition to being a truly beautiful, caring person, she's an awesome cook. She keeps a beautifully decorated home. She has a massive garden. She can sew pretty much anything, and she's a very talented painter. At some point, after us kids were all gone, she took up this hobby of painting. She painted some stunning still life and landscapes years ago, but somewhere along the way, her painting fell by the wayside. Life got busy, and there was always a reason not to paint. Every time I would suggest that she take it up, she was always too busy or the timing wasn't right somehow. I'm thrilled because recently she decided to take it up again. And we were visiting about it the other day, and I could just feel the excitement build in her as she was talking about starting her hobby again and being able to enjoy this love of hers once more. She literally came to life right before my eyes. And then she shared with me the words that broke my heart. She said, "I feel like I've wasted my life." I was stunned. Here was the one person that I admire most in the world telling me that she had wasted her life? Although I know that for anyone looking at her life, there is no way to see how her life has been wasted. But it makes me sad that she's now realizing that, despite doing a lot of great things and having a very enjoyable life, she could have experienced so much more joy had she made the time to do the things she's always loved to do. At the same time, I'm thrilled that she's prioritizing this thing that she's always longed for, and I'm so proud of her for not being afraid to go after that dream of hers at this stage in her life. And to me, that's what this podcast is all about. I love sharing the message about longing for more and giving you, my listeners, glimpses of what more looks like for others and showing how they've found their more and gone after it. But I know that there can be a huge gap between acknowledging we long for more and knowing what that more is, because it really is different for everyone. In my coaching, I help people connect with the things that matter to them so that they can live their more. It might involve helping them slow down and simply be present in the lives of their loved ones. Or it might be finding a way to forgive themselves or others for falling short of their expectations. It could also be helping a client have the courage to go after a job or a career change that they want, but really just don't even know how. Just like every person is a unique individual with distinct likes and dislikes, every purpose and desire is also unique. Sadly, some of us have buried our hopes and dreams so deeply within us that we don't even recognize them anymore when they present themselves to us. Even when we do recognize them, so many of us have been convinced that we don't deserve to have more, or we feel that we need to earn the right to live out our desires, so we just stop dreaming. Truly, we've stopped giving ourselves permission to be who we are. On more than one occasion, I've had a conversation with a young person who couldn't tell me what their life would look like if I could wave a magic wand for them and create the life of their dreams. As I ponder both ends of that spectrum, I'm not sure which makes me sadder. To think someone living the last years of their life can look back and feel they've wasted their life, or to think someone at early ages in their life can't imagine a life that they would truly love. Fortunately, it's really not too late for either one. Both can make the choice right now to imagine their best life and begin to take the steps to live that life. But knowing we can do it and doing it are two different things. The beliefs that we create about ourselves and the world around us hold us back and makes it extremely difficult to take actions that we need to live out our more. When we can create that shift in our thinking and give ourselves permission to trust God and to courageously go after the dreams that He's laid in our hearts, everything changes. It truly is less about what we are doing and more about who we are being. Once we let go of the things of this world that weigh us down and hold us back, we can truly begin to live the life our soul is longing for. As I mentioned earlier, everyone's more is different, and that's why it's important to have your own personal experience in connecting with your more. There are many paths to your more, and you can continue this journey on your own, as I had done for decades, although I'm really grateful for the coaches in my life that have led me to my more, and I really shudder to think where I'd be right now if I hadn't had the courage to take that first step on my path. If you've been curious about coaching but aren't certain if it's for you, I would love it if you could join me at my upcoming Connecting with Your More retreat to be held the morning of November 16th. At this retreat, we will spend 3 hours with other women of faith in a beautiful setting, and we'll be focusing on you and how your life is impacted by your thoughts and everyday choices. You will walk away empowered to make decisions that are fully in alignment with your values, allowing yourself to live a life that truly matters. You will learn to trust God more and develop a deeper faith. It is a rare opportunity to unplug from the world, invest in you and what your soul is longing for, and begin to see how living your more can change everything. Once you understand how your current ways of viewing life may not be serving you, you will never be the same. So what about you? Can you imagine what your dream life looks like? Are you taking steps to get that life? Or, like so many people I know, have you tried so many times and didn't make it that you've just quit trying? Let me ask you this. Did you truly do it your way, or were you trying someone else's method and it never really quite fit right? Or, if you're being honest, you didn't really try at all because you might have been just a little bit afraid of what would happen if you succeeded? What if I told you you've probably been coming at it from the wrong perspective in the past? Would you believe me if I said that it's actually much easier than you've ever dreamed it could be? Once you start taking tiny steps towards the habit changes in your life, it can be so powerful to really get the life that you're dreaming of. In my Connecting with Your More retreat is the perfect opportunity to dip your toe into the water and test to see if trying an entirely new approach to life is the answer. With a very small investment, you can experience coaching, you can have fellowship with other women of faith who are in this journey too, and you can have a chance to see how life can be entirely different than anything you've ever experienced before. And if you are listening to this on the day that it's released, November 5th, and you act very fast, like today, you can save $70 off of the already incredible price of $197. Think of it as a gift to yourself and those in your life. Wouldn't everyone benefit from the calm, relaxed, and peaceful version of you? How much would it be worth to actually enjoy the holidays with very little stress and then enter into the new year already well on your way to meeting your goals? No resolutions, no recriminations for doing it, quote, wrong, no judgment for having that glass of eggnog or that piece of fudge. Just the version of you that is happy and grateful for all she has and the chance to start over again with all the things that really matter prioritized in your life on a day-to-day basis. Maybe you've got this down, but you know someone who would really benefit from connecting with your more. Let them know that you care and that you don't want them to feel like they've wasted their life. Please invite them to join you and come experience a morning that could change everything. For details on the retreat, go to vannajohnson.com/retreat. But hurry, space is limited, so reserve your seat today. Thank you for listening today. I know your time is valuable, and there are so many choices out there for you to listen to. It means so much to me that you are here. I really look forward to seeing you at my live event on November 16th. So for now, go, be blessed, and live your more.